know what your memories of Christmas are, but if they're anything like mine, you spend a month, at least months, in anticipation of this season, of joy, of gifts that are coming. You know that you're getting gifts. You know that something is coming, but you don't know what. You know when it's coming, but you don't know what it is. And I would spend weeks yearning for Christmas and yearning for it to get here, just so that I could get under the tree and tear off that wrapping paper. This feeling that I had when I was younger and longing for the gifts was very similar to what we experience at Advent. I think about what Advent means, and it comes from the Latin word adventus, which means to come, or the coming of someone, carries with it the idea of somebody important coming to town. And the Jews at this time, when Jesus came, were longing, they were yearning for Messiah to come. They were looking for him, and so they looked for somebody to save them, and so they were excited about the coming of Messiah. And we as Christians long for Messiah to come again. We yearn for him to come again. That's what Advent is about, is that Christ has come. He came as a baby and he lived as a man, and now he's coming again. This is the hope that we have. And it's not just us. That's all of creation. Paul writes in Romans 8, verses 22 to 25, "For we know that the whole creation has been groaning together in the pains of childbirth until now. And not only the creation, but we ourselves, who have the first fruits of the Spirit, groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for our adoption as sons, the redemption of our bodies. For in this hope we were saved. Now hope that is seen is not hope. For who hopes for what he sees? But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience." We're starting the first week of Advent right now. And we focus this week on hope. And what is hope? Hope is not some optimism that says, well, tomorrow will be better. Or it's going to be better tomorrow. Something good is going to happen later. Hope is not this kind of optimism. Hope is the knowledge that no matter what happens, God is still on the throne. Hope is the knowledge that Jesus has come and he's going to come again. And when he comes, he's going to set the world to right. That's what hope is. It's not this feeling, well, it might get better tomorrow, or I hope I get a new car for Christmas, or I hope that I have enough money to go to Israel. That's not hope. That's a desire, that's a wish. Hope is the knowledge and the trust that God is who he says he is, and that he is coming again. And so we focus on this. This is our hope in Advent, that Jesus is coming again, and it's very tightly interwound with faith. To go so well together. You have to have them. And I've been using this word yearn. You have to have faith and you have to have hope. Faith that Jesus says he is who he says he is, and hope that he's coming again. That no matter what tomorrow looks like, no matter what today looks like, he's still coming and he's still on the throne. But I've been using this word yearn because this yearning that I've been talking about, this yearning for Advent to come, for Jesus to come again, for these gifts, that's a natural part. It's a natural outpouring of the hope that we express this week in Advent. When we realize that Messiah has come and Messiah is coming again, we yearn for that, because that means that our bodies are renewed. We are no longer the mortals that we are, the corruptible mortals that we are. We have been given new bodies. We've been given new life. And we're unified with God finally. There is not a separation, but we see God as He is, and we can worship Him truly without hindrance. And I yearn for that day. I don't know about you, but I yearn for that day. I do not think my life on this earth is so good that I don't look for it. But I yearn. And so this week, may you yearn for the coming of Christ. Both remembering the yearning of Israel in the past and thinking of Israel or of us as Christians in the future. Would you yearn that Christ would come again? And would you yearn for His presence in your life now? That is my prayer for you, and that is my prayer for me.